All right, welcome back to Big Head Small Cap. We're a little bit on the rise today. Nothing great, but nothing bad. Definitely made some headway since yesterday. The big story was ACMR. Oh, actually, the big story was gravity. It sucked wind. It had a bad quarter, which honestly is not that out of expectations. And actually, right now it's only 640, so I sold prematurely. But it's just such dead money. I was just done with it. And I'm learning my lesson at this point. If you want to do quick trades like I'm doing, uh, I got to avoid value names. Value names are no good. They take way too long to move. They don't have the volatility that makes a reasonably quick trade possible. So that eliminates certainly gravity is stupid. In mode at this point is not that good. I'm gonna try to wait it out since I don't have that much of it. Purion, Purion's still okay. Crescendo's still okay, but I think I want to spend my time on Crescendo, GigaCloud, Rivian, Purion, some of these more volatile names that seem to go up and down 10% regularly, um, because that's how I'm making the money. So Crescendo did great. Crescendo's come flying back. It's actually basically at the price I want to sell it at. Uh, I put in a trade at 18, uh, excuse me, at 1985 here, but I put it too late. So it went past it, but then went back down. But I'm going to leave it at this point. I'm pretty comfortable. I'll get 18 and 1985. But if not, if towards the end of the day, if I'm close to it, I may just sell this one just to get out. Um, Catalyst, I put a sell order right above my 1370 because it's just not the kind of name I want to trade in anymore. I want to be done with it. Daktronics, same deal. I want to be out of it. I'll have to wait till it gets meaningfully passed because this one doesn't have a lot of volume. It's just not good for me for a number of reasons. And then at that point, I'll have a portfolio I feel comfortable with. Obviously, I want to work my way out of in mode eventually, but I foresee that happening. I'm not. I don't. I don't think this is. I didn't think its earnings call was that bad. It beat on the bottom line. It missed on the top line. It guided in line with consensus. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I think that's pretty good. So we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get back up. Um, and yeah, that's it. Market's doing well in general. Let's look at our names. This is the very interesting. We've kind of already gone through that. Let's look at interesting. I've removed gravity from this list. There's just no way it's ever really going to qualify for me to trade it. And let's see if anything exciting is going on. Obviously, that we're doing great there. We're doing great there. Blade, double verify. Nothing that I'm really looking at it with any degree of interest. GigaCloud, I'd probably get into at 30 at this point. Tesla's up. That's good for Rivian. So Tesla's up more than Rivian, and I bought Rivian when it was down more than Tesla. So I think I have a little bit more to climb here. Daktronics sucking wind, Derm basically doing nothing. In mode, the only one I know freaking for second day in a row down, but whatever. I could actually see myself buying more of in mode, but only if it gets a little bit lower. So that's it. That's all I got. I'll update you at the market close. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. All right, let's do the market close. It was a good day. Really happy about how things ended up. I sold out of ACMR at 1965. It's already up to 1980, so I guess I probably was a little hasty there, but I mean, the highest I was ever going to hold it was till 20, and I just didn't think it made sense. I had my 1965, take the W and move on. free up some liquidity, and maybe it'll drop down. I figure I can buy it again at 1850. Hopefully, we'll see. Who knows? Everything did pretty well in mode. Lost a little bit across the day, but not a big deal. I think it's kind of leveled out. Perion had a positive day. Rivian was ever so slightly positive, and Tesla was even more so positive. So I'm feeling again like I got some room to go up there. And Crescendo really ran. It ran above my target, but because it did so at the very end of the day, I couldn't get a trade in. And now I'm feeling greedy. I'm feeling like I should wait for like 640 or something. I really don't know. Um, I think I'm making a mistake by being greedy, but let's see what the morning holds, and that will determine what I do. In addition to what happened here, I just made a decision. I don't know what the hell I was doing trying to trade earnings. That's just stupid. I don't do any research on these companies. I have no idea what they're going to do. I have no insight. So I'm never doing that dumbass in mode. I've been hurt 3 times. In mode across earnings was bad. Gravity across earnings was bad. And Perion I bought immediately right after an earnings, and I bought it at 420 and continued to drop. I think it takes several days to digest an earnings. So I lost money there too. It's just it's not been good. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to try to trade intra-quarter and avoid the sort of pivotal events, the earnings calls, quote unquote, or whatever, and just try to pick up the money that I can during the more stable periods. So yeah, that's my epiphany. Listen, when I started this thing, big head, small cap, I was like, I know nothing. I'm just a normal schmo. I spent the last 20 years programming and in tech, so I literally know nothing about the market, and I'm learning. I'm learning. I learned again not to short. That was dumbass. I already knew that, but that was a real killer. Now I'm learning not to trade across earnings because I have no insight. And I'm just going to keep going like that to see what I can do. And I'm going to start to avoid illiquid names. I'm going to try to get out of Dektronics. I'm going to try to get out of Catalyst. Catalyst isn't illiquid, but again, it's just not trading. It's not volatile enough. I want to stay in names I feel comfortable with that are relatively volatile. That's going to be my story, and then I'm going to avoid the pivotal events and see how much we can make. So, yep, that's the conclusion. That's the epiphany for today. And hopefully that will stay my strategy for a good period of time before I freak out and change it again. But yeah, that's where we are right now. Anyway, we're back up to 50%. So that's great. We got to get 23 more K to achieve our target this month. I don't think it's possible, absent some really lucky event. But I'll have March to try to catch up, to try to do even a really good March, and maybe make up for lost ground in February. Anyway, all right, that's what I got. I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.